Hey, this is Saturday, January 27th, 2024. This is I Walk NYC. My name is Moen, and I'm at Hudson Yards. It's 2:38 p.m. Eastern Time, and 47 degrees Fahrenheit and 8 degrees Celsius. Sorry I was late. The 7 train wasn't working, so I had to walk here. I usually do night live streams, but I think the Hudson Yards looks way better in the daytime, except during the holidays when they have the lights out. That's when it looks a lot better at night. But if you were to come right now at night, there wouldn't be any lights. It would just be mostly dark. So the main attractions in the Hudson Yards is the vessel, which is this, and the shops, which are over there. There's a small mall, and then the High Line, which is an elevated park. There used to be a railroad. I gotta get away from the music. They closed the vessel down because people have been committing suicide. I don't know if I should use that word, but people have been going all the way to the top and deleting themselves. And I think they first closed it down. I gotta get away from the music. Sorry guys. Blast the music. Yeah, so people would, it was going on tip.com. The High Line was actually inspired by something in France, Paris. I forgot the name of it. It's called the Paris plant, and you add 2 E's at the end. If you Google it, you'll see it on the images. But what I was gonna say is that yeah, people have been going in here, going to the top and jumping over and deleting themselves. That's why they shut it down permanently, at least indefinitely. I'm not sure if it'll ever open back up. Yeah, I haven't gone in here, but I've seen videos of people going in here. If you YouTube it, you can see walking towards the inside, but I don't want to be a pessimist or cynic, but I don't know what solution they'll find to prevent people from jumping over, because if you see those walking tours inside of the vessel, you'll see that like there's really no solution. There's really no solution. If someone wants to jump, they'll jump. It's very unfortunate. So no one can go in, and we can only see it from outside. It closed once in January 2021 from 3 attempts, and then again in May of 21 indefinitely. But they do let you go on the ground floor. I don't think they're letting anybody go in right now. I think at certain times. There's one solution I can think of, but it'll change the whole design. If they put glass all over the outsides and make it so no one could jump over, that'll change the design and it will require more maintenance and cleaning, but that is one solution I can think of. Stephen Ross created Hudson Yards, which is all this, the residential buildings, the commercial buildings, the vessel, and the shop. So today I'm gonna walk through Hudson Yards and the High Line, which is an elevated park. I'll probably go inside the Hudson shops too, but I might lose signal, so I might not be able to go in. But if you wanted to come here, you take the 7 train to the 34th Street station, which I'm gonna walk there really quick so I can show you guys. And as I walk back, I'll show you a nice view of the vessel. I also want to do daytime sometimes too, because I want to expand my audience. I don't want to just have people come during the night, so then when I go on in the day there's like less demand. There's the Equinox here, Starbucks. The building's name is Vessel, like Vessel. If you Google it right now, even on the Wikipedia page, you can see why it was shut down from the attempts of suicide. Because it's so easy to jump over. As you can see, I mean, I don't understand how they wouldn't know that someone would do that, and there weren't any safety mechanisms in the plan of the architect. So I really think they would have taken precautions, because San Francisco has the Golden Gate Bridge, and people have been jumping over. But as far as I know, that doesn't really happen here, because it would be hard to jump over the Brooklyn Bridge by the way it's designed. You'd have to actually put in work. Where am I going in? Oh yeah, I'm going to show you the station. It's the last station on the it's the last station. I think someone made the metaphor that this is crystals coming from the ground, Hudson Yards, which is kind of true, because these buildings are very crystal-like. These are just generic carts, nothing special. Let me show you the station. I'm gonna have to jaywalk. Looks like there's a lot of traffic. Okay. After this guy, I'll be able to cross. This guy goes a little faster. Why is that guy looking at my camera? Okay. Yeah, I know jumping over looks so easy, so I'm like, they spent billions of dollars on developing this, so you know, you would think that they would think of something, but they haven't. They can cover it in all glass. That'll change the design, and like make a dome glass on top. That can actually fix it. But yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do it, because if you see the walking tours inside, you can see that if someone wanted to jump over, they can. And there's no way to stop anyone from it, because there's just too many opportunities. You wouldn't be able to keep track of everybody in there. Anyways, this is I guess this is called the Bella Abzouk Park. I mean, It's just a generic park, nothing special. But the point of this is that the 7 train is here. So if you ever come, you just have to go to the 7 train on the last stop, which is Hudson Yards, which is this. So there's no way you could miss the stop because it's the last stop on the 7 train, Manhattanville. But it's closed. But this station is very unique. I can't go in. But that's why I was late. Because this station is closed. I had to walk. All weekend. I guess I should have known. I didn't know that. I checked Google Maps and I was like, why can't I go through here? And then I went MTA.info. It said parts of 7 trains suspended. They didn't really give any specific details. Certain parts are local. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna see if I can go inside the shops without losing signal, which is like the small mall, that right there. And then I'll go into the elevated park High Line, and then after that I'll just explore Manhattan. Let me try to zoom in so you guys can get a better look. Because I got the 15 Pro Max. Yeah, if anybody wanted to, they can easily. Yeah, I heard of that forest. But as far as I know, in the forest, they don't stop anyone from doing what they need to do in the forest, or what they decide to do. But over here, because when you go to the forest, I guess you would be by yourself. I sure went the way to get a nicer view. Let me see if it's open. At least the bottom floor, because usually the bottom floor is open of the vessel. Yeah, well you can YouTube vessel walking tour, and they're short little tours of the inside, and you'll see what I mean, where if someone wanted to jump they can, which is unfortunate. So today is a weekend, maybe that's why, but they let you in the first floor. Actually I have a video of going in the first floor and during the holidays. So if you want to see my video, Santa at Hudson Yards during the holidays, I was in the first floor, and it looked different because there were lights everywhere because of the holidays. All right, that's enough of that. Let me see if I can go inside the shops. Sorry. Why are there so many people here? Why is everybody crowded here? Because usually there's a balloon up here, but there's no balloon up here, so what's everybody looking at?
Oh.
What is it? Is it for Dior? Sorry.
Distracted by the...
We have to go around this.
It's,
What the heck is going on? Let me see through my camera. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
something with the Dior store.
Yeah, probably with the Dior store, he's probably right. something with the Dior store.
They have, like some real dragons.
Something.
Yeah.
Man, everybody's bucking that way.
It's like,
Oh, there's people up there too. I think most people have no idea why they're waiting here. I really believe that. No, there's a way through. That's good. Luckily, there's a way through. I'll come back here and see if something's going on, but as far as right now goes, there's really nothing going on. This is Fendi. I hope I don't lose signal. And I hope I don't get lost here because I don't think I'm well versed in here. The largest mall in New York is Roosevelt Field Mall, and I know that mall well. I tried to record there once, but something happened. It was Christmas Eve, but they had Santa there, so I'm see if I can go back again. That mall I know well, and after experiencing that mall, every other mall dwarfs in comparison. I think Roosevelt Field Mall in Long Island is like the 7th largest mall in America. Yeah, that could be it too. I'm surprised the signal's still good. Let me go one more floor up. H&M, Zara. People probably come from their break and eat here. It's probably like always a 50-50. People that come in these shops and people that eat during their breaks.
Go.
I could get a better look up here. Look, we're up here, guys. But I don't know what's going on. Yeah, there's still nothing going on. So it's like 45 degrees outside, not too cold, and it's also Saturday. So within that context, that's why you're seeing more people inside than usual. In the weekday, they're probably
whatever, and then it really.
I like the color of goldy.
Let me know if I lose you guys. Let me know in the chat.
It's not like yellow.
'Cause,
I'll be there before then.
I'm trying to go back to where there's signal. All right. Sorry, I was losing signal up there. I think because there's so many people up there, they're all eating up the network.
Yes, and then I was like, I'm not gonna like get tied to these gloves.
Let me see if I can take an alternate route. You can see the vessel from here too. Let me see if they still are there's still people waiting. Oh, I can't see. Oh, this is the best I got, guys. All right. Now a whole bunch of people left and came back. Did I lose signal?
What are you talking about, butter?
Should I go downstairs or stay up? I mean, this is the best view I got. I'll make a mad dash downstairs to see if I could. Let's see. Some people are trying to see from here, but I don't think you can get a good view here. Well, actually, maybe I could get a good view because I got the 15 Pro Max. Let's go downstairs. Let's try to get a front view. I think the angular view just doesn't look as nice.
Yeah, perfect.
Or did they finish? Oh, people are clapping. I think they finished. Sponsored by Dior, of course. Let me go downstairs. Gimbal, so I'm walking a little fast. Because the side view, I don't think is as good as the front view. Usually the, what's the word? directions to keep your attention, but that could just be me. I wasn't paying attention to the drum beats. I was looking at the dragons. I'm gonna go inside the High Line, which is an elevated park. It used to be a railway. All right. So this is the shed. Yeah, musical and art and music stuff inside. Attractions inside. But the thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that this thing is movable. This building is movable. See? They can move this building. It has wheels. I don't know. I think they move it to make more space for events. So I'm going inside the High Line. They haven't confirmed whether the vessel will ever be opened. You know what? Let's get one more good look at the vessel from here. It's a nice view. They never confirmed whether the vessel, will ever be open. And as far as I know, they haven't thought of any solutions. I hope it opens one day. I haven't even got to try it. Hudson Yards opened in 2019. That's fairly recent, so it's unfortunate. This looks like one of those things where it looks like if you play Halo or Gears of War, this is like one of those bases you go in and blow up and come out of.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Okay. Alright. Also, like the video. When you like the video, you give me a bigger reach and you help new viewers discover this channel and the video and help us grow.
It's going in the right direction. So I said, we're acting like we're not going spontaneous.
So I'm in the High Line. Also, the High Line also has a map to show you where you are and where you're going. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna end all the way down to 14th Street and Gansevoort Street at the Meatpacking District. We're all the way here. It's an elevated park. It used to be a railway. They turned it into a park. They were going to demolish it, and I'll tell you why later. But for now, I'm going to go to Manhattan West, which is part of Hudson Yards. And there's shops and stores out over there too, but they're all outdoors. the High Line, which is the elevated park. It looks a lot nicer during the summer. It looks nice in the fall too because of the fall foliage, but I like it more in the summer. Because in the fall it's kind of wet and rainy. But that's more of a preference. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. I think if you watch a lot of walking videos, you can be really efficient with your trip. You'll know exactly where to go, and from there where to go, so you don't really waste your time. This is called the old tree. It's a tree. It's an art piece. It's not a real tree.
Now you understand.
Yeah, it's an ancient train station. Well, not necessarily a train station, because it doesn't. The High Line Railroad used to never transport people; it transported goods. So this is the old tree. So I forgot the artist's name. It's supposed to represent human blood vessels. So a tree that can be interpreted as blood vessels as well. Let me see if there's a I think there's a thing for it. I mean, I read it, but that's really all I could get out of it. Even on the internet, it's just a tree that also represents human blood vessels. I mean, it's cool design. There's not much to it. Well, this is a different language. Oh, there it is. There's a QR code if you want to scan, or if you want to Google this old tree, Hudson Yards. Well, old tree High Line. The tree's color. The tree's color and form resembles a branching system of human organs, blood vessels, and tissues. Yep. Consider the individual connection between human and plant life. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's supposed to represent the connection between plant life and humans with the blood vessels and the tree. Implying that trees and plants also are life as well. What is this, 33rd Street? I think 33rd Street or 34th Street. One of the streets. All right. I don't think this existed. This just they just made this connection a year or two ago. This is called the I don't even know that train station anymore. Mohine Train Hall. I can't even pronounce it. I don't even use that train hall, but that's where the Amtrak and LIRR is. I'll see if I can show you guys. So this connects to Manhattan West and also connects to the High Line, which is this way, and Hudson Yards. So Manhattan West is this way, and also the train hall, Moynihan Train Hall. There it is. It's called the Moynihan Train Hall. Oh, transmission is unstable. No, transmission is unstable. This is bad. I gotta go fast.
Of doing this, you know.
Let me know if you guys lose me. guys lose me, just say lost connection.
Not bad.
Oh yeah. All right, it said transmission was unstable. The connection was unstable. So if you guys ever lose me, just let me know if it starts freezing. Because I can't tell. All it says is transmission is unstable. But now we're good. Now we're good. I don't know, because when that happens, I don't know if you guys are going. So this is Manhattan West. Here's Whole Foods. That's a different entrance. There's much more popping here in the summer. I mean, everything is crazy in the summer, but summer only comes once a year, so try not to take it for granted, at least in New York, because by the second week it's natural to take the warm weather granted. Here's the Whole Foods market in Manhattan West. You can also sit down. They used to have an ice rink. Where was it? It was somewhere here. Yeah, I think they used to have the ice rink here during the holidays. They took it out. Still Manhattan West, crystal buildings, as you can see. You can spot Manhattan. You can spot Hudson Yards, Manhattan West from Brooklyn Bridge. I should do that. One of the ice rinks is over here. Did they move it? Oh, they didn't move it. I just got confused, and there's gonna be music, so I gotta mute, guys. I'm sorry. I'm muting because of music, if anybody asks. Sorry guys, the music is so loud over there and there's like nobody there, so I don't know the reason they have the music so loud. There's barely anybody skating. But this is Manhattan West. Which is, I think, technically part of Hudson Yards. But all these shops here are outdoors. I think you guys saw me. I'm not a faceless channel anymore. You guys saw a mirror image of me. So there's the what was that? So here's the Moynihan Train Hall, which is the Amtrak and LIRR. I've never actually used it, if I'm being fully honest and transparent. I've used the LIRR at Jamaica Station and also Long Island, but never here. And if you want to get here, it's 34th Street and 9th Avenue. Look at these giant towers. These remind me of the classic Twin Towers. I gotta get the names of these. They must have been inspired by the Twin Towers. Because look at the base. It looks so similar. One Manhattan West, two Manhattan West. Oh, my goodness. I'm gonna have to mute and walk a little fast, so you guys will have to bear with me because it's getting loud. Alright, I think I'm good now. And what I'm doing is so unconventional. Just gotta get used to people looking at me. This will always be unconventional and unorthodox. Maybe I could find a way to make myself look as insignificant as possible. Ajax, DC. DC is almost always cold. I think you guys go through the same seasons as us. Actually, you know, that's the good thing about going through seasons. Even though I hate the winter, after the holidays, the snow is nice, and it's a nice change of pace. If it was always summer and hot, I wouldn't like it. I'm not a faceless channel anymore. Look, I'm over there. Crap. See me? Hey Frank, what's going on? I hope I don't know you in real life. This is Hudson Yards. I mean, this is Manhattan West. If you go on Google, you'll put a new tab, put Manhattan West, you'll see this. Manhattan West and Hudson Yards are together, and I'm gonna walk the High Line soon. If you wanna rewind to the beginning, I started off in the Vessel. Why am I going this way? I have no idea why I'm going this way. Yeah, I started off in front of the Vessel and talked about Hudson Yards and the Vessel. This is Whole Foods. We eat outdoors too. And people get so weirded out with the camera. Manhattan West. You know what SpongeBob Patrick called West Side. And I think Mr. Krabs corrected him. It's West. Yeah, this is literally the west side of Manhattan. If you Google Hudson Yards, you'll see it literally in the west side. What is this? This is wood? Oh my goodness. What is this, 2x4? Oh, this is made out of wood. It looks such a basic design. It has to be, but it also has to be, what's that thing called? Pressure treated. It has to be pressure treated. Or else it would just rot. So I'm back over here. I'm gonna walk the entirety of the High Line and then go into the meatpacking district. And the High Line was a railroad turned into an elevated park. At one point it was going to be demolished, but people stopped that from happening and created this park. The elevated railroad was created because in 10th Avenue, I think in the 1800s, there were trains on the actual streets of Manhattan in 10th Avenue. And the trains were killing people. They were running people over. So that's when the elevated railroad was created to transport goods. And then 10th Avenue used to be called the Avenue of Death because that's where the trains would run people over. So the solution was to create this elevated railroad. But then the elevated railroad became obsolete because trucking was more efficient in moving goods and production. So they had to figure out what to do with this. So they made it into a park, and it's very unique. I recommend coming here on a weekday. Yeah, it's cool art. I talked about it in one part of the stream. If you want to rewind later. What was I saying? I forgot. Yeah, elevated park. Yeah. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's elevated park. And yeah, it's better to come on a weekday because the path is very narrow. The problem when coming in a weekend, especially in the summer, is it's going to be really busy and crowded, and you don't want to be the guy that's waiting, taking pictures in the middle while everybody's trying to move and you're impeding traffic. You don't want to be that guy. So when you come on a weekday, there's a lot less people, and if there's a lot less people, you'll have less pressure of impeding traffic. I actually never went that way. Let me try going this way. I don't know if this is a dead end. Probably a dead end there. The High Line starts here. You have to go that way. I just want to see. I want to see if this is a dead end. And you could come up in the highway in different parts, but it's better if you come to Hudson Yards and start at the beginning, start at the top, and go downtown, where I am right now. If you Google High Line, you'll see the entire road that I'm about to go through on Google Maps. It starts in Lower Manhattan, and I go more downtown. Gotta see what's the hype over here. Oh look the railway. That's crazy. Where? That guy's walking there. I think I could walk here too. It doesn't say you can't. Yeah, it doesn't say you can't walk here. Okay, I think I can walk here. So yeah, see? Is this the original one? It has to be the original. It's a lot cleaner. Yeah, that's why I'm going to the end. I think there's probably a view or something because there is a dead end, but there's probably a view. Yeah, but in the summer all these seats are filled. Everybody's having fun. It's nice out here. But not right now. If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing and also like the video. When you like the video, you contribute to the growth of the channel, and you put us on the map. You put me on the map.
I can put my USA 829 design stamp on.
So liking has an immediate effect on the growth of the channel. Yeah, it is a dead end. Not much here though. But at least I know now. Maybe it's under construction. Yeah, it's under construction. Original seated landscape highline is coming. The temporary walkway that one time is in. Yeah, okay. Oh look, I think it's right here. Yeah, I think they're gonna create something. Are they telling us what they're gonna create? During the playback, if you want to read this, I can read it, but it'll probably be long and boring. Oh, this is the railway. And Hudson Yards is built right on top of it. Alright guys, now I'm going to walk the entire highline. Hey, what's going on, Tyler? And Tyler, you with me since the beginning. That guy's taking a picture. Sorry. Hey guys, it's out of service. And I can confirm it. You see? No, I don't want to touch it. Actually, let me not touch it.
Oh, now I see.
We were just here when we saw. I was just there, literally in the beginning of the stream. That's right in front of the vessel. Also nice view. Oh, it's not too bad. It's like 40, what is it now? 47 degrees Fahrenheit. That guy almost bumped into me. He wasn't even looking where he was going. I think they use this to switch the rails. There's nothing to switch. It was going on, Lucas. A decent amount of people from Brazil seem to watch a lot of NYC walking content. Oh, look at alternates. There's another one here. What time is it? It's 3:38. I have about an hour and a half before sunset. So that's good. But it looks like it's getting, I don't think it's going to rain, but I'm losing sunlight. Oh, there are some of it's residential and some of it's commercial. It's hard to tell. I'd have to guess. I would guess that this is residential.
That's crazy. It's a real tree that's great.
I'm gonna go back. I showed this already, but I don't know if there's new people or old people left. New people came in. So we're at the top. We're closer north, and we're gonna head south all the way down to 14th Street. It's like an old Gansevoort Street. So this is the entirety of the High Line. And there's going to be more reference point and checkpoint maps to show you where you are. Yeah, the rent's definitely high here.
It's like connected.
Yeah, it was alright to see them, I thought.
So this is the problem when you come on the weekend. Well, actually, never mind. The crowd is decreasing. Yeah, a lot of New York City is old money, but Manhattan is a mix of old money and new money. And I would say Queens and Brooklyn, they're going up in prices, but I think that's still mostly old money. But a lot of new money is trying to gentrify the neighborhoods. Let me slow my pace down. Slow my pace down. But there's people behind me, so I gotta keep up the pace. But in the summer, you definitely cannot be slow here. There's gonna be a bunch of people, and right now you can possibly stop and take a picture, but you definitely won't be able to do it in the peak of summer. Yeah, I'm using my iPhone 15 Pro Max to live stream. So, luxury rentals, West Chelsea, residential, probably. There's some of these buildings you can see right through them, and I don't know if that's on purpose. Like this is obviously residential, but it's really hard to tell. Like these buildings, like probably residential. Now this has to be residential. Look, someone's TV. You can also try to intercept the High Line through over here, but it's really not the nicest. It's better to come to Hudson Yards or Manhattan West at the end and then go. So that's 10th Avenue right there. And yeah, you could come up here and just go in the middle of the High Line. Actually, some commuters go through here because it's technically easier than having to stop every street and cross. So you can see there's a lot of people here. I can stop maybe for like 10 seconds. No, I can't stop for 10 seconds. That's the problem about the weekend. And it'll be a 10x multiplier on the summer, in the summer. I have to guess that this is residential. Yeah, I would have to assume that that has to be factored into the price if people are able to look into your apartment, because this is technically public, which is unfortunate for the people who live there, but I have to assume that they already know that. My window and curtains would forever be closed, and I have blackout curtains, so there'd be no way for you to see. Slow my face down. There's a guy walking fast behind me. I'm gonna let him pass. There's also parks right here where you could just stop. This is not a good view, but you can sit down on the benches. Oh crap. I had good buffering space, but now there's a lot of people. So I go right after him. What neighborhood? Brooklyn and Queens are pretty safe. The more further away you are from Manhattan, the cheaper it'll be. But sometimes the less safe it'll be. So even Jamaica Queens is increasing in price, but it's more of a rough neighborhood. So if you wanted to, it'll still be expensive. Oh, this is a nice view. If you wanted to, it'll still be expensive, but if you go on Google Maps and you see Brooklyn and Queens, you see the neighborhoods closer to Manhattan, like Astoria, Queens, Long Island City. Long Island City is getting expensive too. Those are safe and they're cheaper than Manhattan, but they're still expensive. But if you really wanted it to be cheap, it's gonna have to be a rough area, like probably Jamaica, Queens, or the Bronx. So you could, or you can also try to find a place uptown. Uptown is also rough, Harlem, but developers are attempting to gentrify it and raise the prices. But I think uptown is also still cheap.
It's not bad, and then you...
So uptown, parts of Queens that are closer to Manhattan and parts of Brooklyn that are closer to Manhattan. And they will be expensive, less expensive than Manhattan, but they'll be safe. The trade-off, if you want to do the trade-off, Bronx to Jamaica, Queens, a rougher area, less expensive, and it's farther away from Manhattan, so you'd have a longer commute. Anything Midtown, Lower Manhattan, downtown is going to be ridiculously expensive, like FU money expensive. Because the demand for tourism is so high. It's just, that's why Midtown, Lower Manhattan, and downtown are going to be really expensive. No, my arms aren't hurting. I've done this enough to a point where it just feels natural now. So the only time it kind of was difficult was when it was like 20 degrees. That's when it was a little difficult. Hopefully I'm not walking too fast. So the new people that are here, I'm walking the High Line. I was in Hudson Yards previously talking about the vessel, as well as Hudson Yards and also Manhattan West. So if you want to rewind the video and watch those parts, you're free to. And consider subscribing. I'm going to do more of these. I also have a pre-recorded video, night walk from Grand Central Station to Times Square, premiering this tonight. So it'll be similar to a live stream. I'll be there on the chat and talking to you guys. So you can see there's people that way, and there's also so many people this way. So you can't really stop, and this is the winter, so definitely toned down. So you can only imagine what it's like in the summer. And I'm like really on the side right here to not get in anyone's way. Alright, I think this is a good spot to get in. After I get off the High Line, probably move to Union Square and go back to Washington Square Park. I like Washington Square Park. It's Saturday, so it's got to be more busy there.
That's so funny.
Slow down my pace. Let me actually wait here. So yeah, it updates you where you are. So we were just up here, and now we're all the way here, and we're gonna go more downtown to 14th Street, Gansevoort Street, and then I'm going to head east to Union Square.
This is 20.
I did a night walk stream here. It's really not that interesting. It's mostly dark. There's not enough light for there to be high quality, but you could also enter the High Line from here. There's multiple points of entry. But for the best experience, I start either at Manhattan West, Hudson Yards, or all the way in Gansevoort Street. This is also a nice view. Usually people stop here and take a picture. Oh, and they have a statue back here. Let me see if I can zoom. Alright, I have a notification that needs to get out of the way. street is this? Let's see what street this is. This is 10th Avenue and West 23rd Street. There's like a random statue here. There's no context behind the statue. It looks, did it break? I wonder if it broke. No, it had to have broke because that doesn't make sense for the design. Yeah, Columbia, I think university is in the Upper West Side. So yeah, it's close to the west side of Central Park. So yeah, more uptown would be Harlem. So you can try that. See if you can. It's a rougher neighborhood up there, but it should, in theory, be cheaper. But it's still Manhattan and close to Central Park. So those factors need to be considered. So that would probably be the first choice to look at, since you're going to be possibly going to Columbia University. They keep changing the art here. Thank you, darling. I'm going to sit down here so you can see the perspective from here. They had better artwork before. This is kind of generic. No, I would say the more artistic part would be Soho. I don't know, I might go there again, but that's, I would say, the more artistic part of New York. Let me know if my pace is too fast, guys. I have a natural fast pace. I can easily slow it down. It's so dead. Oh, I'm getting hit by thorns. Yeah, I think they left those rails there on deliberately. But she might be, or he or she might be in a different part of the video. Okay, I want to show you, there's people behind me, but they're a good distance away. So I can show you how you can't really stop. Like, you see between her and the last person, that's like, you could probably stop and take pictures, but sometimes it's so crowded and there's so many people you can't really stop. Okay, here's the spot. Is this the spot? No, this is not the spot yet. You can also enter from here, 23rd Street, 10th Avenue. I don't think there's any good views here. It's pretty generic up here. Yeah, it's pretty generic. Well, let me just wait for this crowd to go. There's another crowd coming there. Okay, I think I got enough space from here.
Last time I saw you.
Hey, sorry, I can't speak French. I think the only language I know is Bengali, because my parents are from Bangladesh. But I'm even losing that, because the only people I speak Bengali to are my parents. Hey, Zalexki. Yeah, it's I guess you could call it a concrete jungle. I think that would be more accurate in the rougher areas, because that's more survival. But you could technically use that metaphor here too, because you're surviving in terms of money. Oh my goodness, so many people. Oh yeah, this is actually live. My things are never pre-recorded, broadcasted, fake live, with the chat off and the dislike button off. My videos are pre-recorded, but my lives are actually live.
What's your flavor? What's your flavor? We hang out there.
So many people. Alright, see, there's nobody behind me, so I could stop and take pictures, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, I do the same thing when I drive too. I don't like to double park, because I hate when people double park.
Those are all pretty new. But that's like all over. Куда дальше сейчас пойдем?
That was 23rd Street, and this is 22nd Street, I guess. Can't really see from here.
Bro, imagine having one of these right here.
Hopefully they take out the scaffolding soon, because it makes it look kind of ugly. And you can see the windows, some windows are open. But this is it's probably commercial. It's hard to say. Yeah, I think I've only been to Bangladesh when I was a kid, and yeah, it was like a culture shock for me, because I grew up in Queens. It's a third world country. I actually think, in my opinion, people might disagree with me, I think traveling is overrated. If you've experienced a third world country and a first world country, you're pretty much well traveled, because everything else is a variation of that. You go to another third world country, you'll have less of a culture shock if you've experienced a third world country. If you've experienced a first world country, you go to another first world country, you'll have less of a culture shock. I mean, if you live in the suburbs your whole life, then yeah, maybe you should try to go to a third world country to see how people live, the food and the culture. But besides that, I don't think traveling will really change you that much as a human. Acquiring knowledge, applying knowledge, you know, learning from your mistakes and always improving. will be better than any of that. Especially with the internet, you can learn almost anything if you piece it together.
US में आइडिया उसके बाद
All right. Oh yeah, over here. There's a nice view over here. There's also fish. I don't know what the significance of the fish is. Oh, that was 18th Street, Angela. Thanks. I didn't know. Yeah, over here it looks more factory-ish. Let me climb over this. Too many people blocking the way. Oh, hey, thanks, music to relax and unwind. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate it a lot. That's the second time you gave me a donation. So over here, usually it gets really crowded in the summer. So right now, there's not too many people here. So nobody's getting butt hurt, fortunately. But in the summer, I don't think I'd be able to come here as much because everybody's going to be hogging this view. Oh, this is West 17th Street. I think that way is, if I'm parallel to the, that way is north. That way is Apple Store, Saks Fifth Avenue, etc. Central Park, Times Square. They just sit down and they appreciate the view. Because you can sit down here in these chairs. I'm going to sit down here. Yeah, I think they just look at the traffic. Or they might like eat here. I think it's just a nice spot to sit down and do your own thing. Alright, I need to see. Alright, we're making big steps. This is like the only narrow walkway you could go through. Either that or you're climbing these big stairs. Hey, new Lufer. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Let me wait a little bit because I don't want you guys just to see the backs of people.
When it's like right near 34, I don't know.
Okay, so we started up here, right next to the Hudson Yards 7th station. We went downtown and we're all the way here, right next to 16th Street. In the summer they usually have like stands and shops here, but I don't think they really have as much in the winter. Hey, if you're a new viewer, subscribe. I do these often, as consistent as I can be, and I'll have more coming. Like the video. When you like the video, you contribute to the growth of this channel. Your like is like a spirit bomb that keeps getting bigger. I don't know if this is copyrighted. I don't think it is. I hope it's not, but I'm gonna try to talk over the copyright, so just excuse my rambling, because I don't know if any of this is copyrighted. But that guy is also helping me too, because he's playing his instrument. Yeah, NYC walking show is Sifat. I think I've met him one time in Comic-Con. Yeah, he's been doing this since 2019, so he's much further ahead. But the way you have to look at it is they only started before me, so I just started later. Whenever you start a YouTube channel, that's what you have to think. The only difference is they started before you, so they're farther in the marathon than you. But on YouTube, it's really hard to differentiate yourself. I think personality helps, but personality is easy, because that's given to you and that's distinct to you. What's down here? Oh, there used to be shops down here. I think there's no shops. Oh, that's Little Island. I haven't been to Little Island. I have to go to Little Island one day and then do a live streaming video there. I think Little Island opened up in 2021. Like, it's literally a Mario Island. Yeah, but personality is distinct to you. Nobody can copy your personality. If they try, they just be a bootleg version of you. Yeah, it's not a race. It wasn't really like a competition thing. It's just a, that's just sometimes that's the mindset people have to have when they start YouTube. Because the only reason I mentioned personality is because my ambient silent walks weren't doing as well as my live streams, and the only factor that's different is that my personality is in the live stream. But I forgot to say what's up first. Hello, Stephanie Gray. Look, Little Island. Little Island. That reminds me of Super Mario World. Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island was such a weird game. You carry Baby Mario and you say Baby Mario. Here we are. Where are we now? We are, holy crap, we're on 14th Street. I don't want to exit here. I do want to go to 14th Street and go to Union Square. I think I was in NYC Walking Show's video on one of the live streams. I was in Times Square, and yeah, he was streaming and I was getting set up. So you probably can catch me in one of his previous live streams. Yeah, Frank, I think everybody has a preference. The irony that I've noticed is that you will always think your voice is cringe, but to other people, it's fine. I think because you're able to see the best version of yourself. So, in my opinion, insecurities that you can control are actually good, because it tells you what you have to work on. But insecurities that you can't control, I think those you should ignore. Believe it or not, every time I look at my live stream for stabilization, I mute it because I don't want to hear myself. But I have to get through that and listen so I could have better delivery and you know, be better at delivering information. It's dark here. What the heck is this? See you on the other side. Blah blah blah. Mirror. Man, it's crazy. The iPhone 15 Pro, I'm looking at the screen. It looks brighter than in real life. I think that's why the night walks look way better. Like, this looks brighter on the phone than it does in real life. Friends of a Highline. There's a lot of credits. Oh, thanks, Frank. Yeah, I mean, we all can always improve. I mean, the best way is to record yourself and get through the cringe and just improve upon it. Because when I do watch myself and listen to myself, I do ask myself, wait, why did I say that? I just mumbled. Like, I didn't even understand myself. So how do I expect other people to?
Yeah.
Don't worry, one day I'll see NYC Walkie Show and we'll be in a stream to stream where he's streaming me and I'm streaming him. Look, it's a Tesla. You know, I was thinking I wanted a Tesla until I started seeing how it performs in winter weather, and I'm like, you know what, maybe never mind. Oh look, that's Mewtwo. Wow, that's Mewtwo. What the heck is that? That's another character. Mewtwo from Pokemon. It looks a little beat up. I'll have to go down and see. Hey John, what's going on? You have an NY accent? I don't have an NY accent, but at least for me, it seems like Italians here have the NY accent naturally. I can't even do it, even if I tried, so I'm not even going to try. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It says Whitney. I don't know what that means, but okay. Every time I go in a subway station, well, every time I will go to a subway station with a gimbal and camera, there's a 10% chance that a mentally disturbed person will start yelling and saying, "You're recording me, bro? You're recording me?" But I'll always take the risk. It's only a matter of time before it happens, but I think I'll know how to handle it.
Great. Great.
No, I'm not sorry. I mean, yes, it's frustrating.
I can only make broad assumptions about accents. Like, I know this is a European accent, or this might be more of a South Asian Indian accent, but I can't be more specific than that. So we're at the end of the High Line. This is the meatpacking district where you used to have meatpacking plants, and from what I've seen on the internet, I think the meatpacking district has a really nice nightlife. So hopefully when the summer comes, and I'll do those nocturnal streams where you guys can see what's going on. But that will be post 9 p.m.
I didn't know that either. Yeah, what did you get to the place?
Alright, let me exit. I'm gonna go up to 14th Street and go more east. See what's going on at Union Square. Then go to Washington Square Park, Soho, Chinatown, and then see what happens from there. Okay, now we're in the streets. People are more likely to say something. No pets, no skateboard, no nothing, no nothing. Whoa, what the heck is all this? Not the vendors, there's sofa down here. Sofa. I gotta get the press pass so I could be in the parade with you guys. I seen NYC Walking Show and Action Kid in the Macy's parade. Well, I didn't say anything. And it was cold in Macy's parade. Sheesh. I think that's what ruins the experience for me. I don't know. What is this? Look at Yeah, if you're in NYC and you see me streaming and you want to intercept me and say hi, that's fine. I think 500K is when people start noticing you. At least that's what I've noticed with Action Kid. He's around 400. I think 1 million is when you should be careful. That's assuming you get organic growth. Oh no, now I gotta deal with crossing the street. What the heck is this guy doing? He's trying to park. Oh, that was not nice of me. I went behind him, he was trying to park. I guess this is the meatpacking district. This is where the nightlife will be, but there's music, so let me cross the street into these cobblestone streets. And what's going on here? Maybe it's a red light. It is a red light. I'm exiting the High Line. What's going on here? Oh, look at this taxi. Such a cool taxi. Classic taxi. I've seen this taxi in Grand Theft Auto, Vice City. All the Grand Theft Auto games. Well, I think only Vice City has it.
You know the name of the
Yeah, I
store?
probably should check the public restroom map too, because all I know is certain places. Why is the photographer looking at me? Weirdo. She knows more than I do. She knows just as much as I do that it's a public space. It's the nightlife, but it's not at its peak on a Saturday. Sorry. Sorry. I feel like people look at this and they want to do it, but they don't realize how hard it is, how much tenacity you need, much you have to do before you get anywhere. I'm freestyling this impromptu because I don't think I've been to the meatpacking district. I know I'm going north, so, and I'm in the west side of Manhattan.
And then what happens when you do that?
I'm sorry. Let me walk a little slow. If I walk too fast, you lose the immersion. But if there's not much liveliness going on, I'll walk a little faster. Right now, I'm still a teeny tiny YouTuber, so the chat is pretty clear. I gotta get a moderator. There was one person that wanted to be a moderator. Look, Sephora. That's one of the things I like about winter. I get to wear my winter fragrances.
Whoa.
I get to wear Spice Bomb Extreme. What else? Especially since I'm outside, I don't have to worry about people getting pissed off at me. Oh my gosh, there's music. This is the worst. Alright, mute. Okay, that car had music, I think because the weather was good and he decided to roll his window down. Public restrooms are an issue because everybody and their mother and grandmother want to go to the restroom. So obviously businesses I don't know if it's the cold or what, businesses will get fed up and they won't just let anybody in. What is this, Gucci? I don't know if it's more efficient to just go to a Nordstrom or a Bloomingdale's because you can just get a variety of brands. Unless you go to something like Gucci, you're specifically looking for Gucci. But pretty cool architecture. Yeah, we'll go with something like Neiman Marcus. Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's to get a variety. But it could also be that they want something very specific from Gucci. That's probably why people would go to like those singular stores. What street is this, yo? I gotta head west. East, I mean east. I am west. Yeah, you need to be a customer. So that's gonna be, and even if you're a customer, there's no guarantee that the line is the line will be probably long. Grand Central Station is right next to Times Square and Bryant Park. That's a good place to go for restrooms. I actually went there once and it was a relief. Alright, why is there a walk signal? We done messed up. When there's no walk signal, I always get confused. Because it could be a more complicated intersection. What time is it? It's getting dark. It's 4:27. Sunset is 5:0 something. Hey, if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing. I'm gonna release a pre-recorded video tonight from Grand Central to Times Square, and I'm also gonna do a live stream tomorrow. Today I did the stream in the daytime because I was at Hudson Yards. Hudson Yards doesn't look that nice at night, unless it's the holidays with the lights. Yeah, Penn Station, I don't think I've been there much. I would have to assume also probably the Oculus. And one time I worked in downtown, but I never used the Oculus restroom. I don't even know if they have a restroom, but if I had to guess, it's very clean. So they should have one. I smell weed. East side, west side, east side, west side. Tupac versus Biggie. It was good, man. That guy gave me a peace sign in front of the camera, which is cool. There was one time where a guy literally tried to put his hand in front of the camera, waving it up and down. That was kind of weird. Here's the 14th Street station. 14th Street station. I'm at West 14th Street, 8th Avenue. I'm headed more east. So I'm going down avenues. I think it also depends, like if you're obviously in Midtown Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, restrooms are going to be difficult. But if you're in Queens and Brooklyn, it should probably be easier because the demand and crowd is much lower. But I guess some parts of Brooklyn are also as crowded as Manhattan through gentrification and all the transplants living there.
I like corn.
Where was that?
It's a little bit outside of price. Yeah, that's one of the relatives. It's the old one. Fire. I started working
I think there's like another guy that usually also streams at this time, A-Price Explorers. I think I've seen him once. Didn't talk to him.
They look way confused. I actually have no tattoos. My kids won't be kids. They want to start.
Thanks for the inquiry, Stephanie. I'll probably most likely do it because I'm still a new YouTuber here at the ground floor. So I have nothing to lose. But I just have to figure out how to do it today. It's gonna be you and someone else. It's the barber shop. That reminds me, I gotta get a haircut. It's the barber shop. I'll take you to the barber shop. I don't want to say the 50 Cent song. I'll take you to the candy shop. Oh yeah, the Edge. Forgot about that. I gotta go there one day. I've never been there. I've explored New York City more on this walking channel than I have in my entire life. That's the truth. I wonder if that's the same for everybody. But I just don't really care what people think. It's just the truth. Yeah, I think I'm headed to Union Square and then I'm gonna go to Washington Square Park. And there's so much traffic. Because I want to see Washington Square Park today, because it's Saturday. You guys see me go to Washington Square Park. You could tell I like that spot.
But
I don't even know what avenue I passed, but I'll figure it out. Apple Watch doesn't like to integrate with Google Maps, which sucks. It likes to integrate with Apple Maps. It makes sense because Apple and Apple, but Apple Maps suck compared to Google Maps. Not right now. Maybe when my channel grows to a level where it's possible, but not right now. Look at that. What is that? Is that Simpsons? That looks like a cartoon. Let me try to zoom in. Crap, I almost messed up. Look at that. Yeah, I think at one point Apple Maps wanted to compete with Google Maps, but then they pretty much gave up. Street View is way better than Google Maps. Apple Maps can't even compete. Building for sale. A milli is cost. It costs a milli, a billy, a trilly, a kajilli. We had 1,000, yo. Then we're gonna get 10K, then 100K. Then we're gonna get to a milli, a billy, a trilly, a quadrilli, and I'm just pointing at random things for no reason. For no reason. What's going on? What's going on? Sheesh. Oh, thanks, Ambrose. That makes sense because the art style It's similar to those Nickelodeon cartoons like Hey Arnold and Rocket Power. And those were the good old days. You know how someone is nostalgic and they say the good old days? Technically right now is the good old days. Technically right now is what I should be savoring, because it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, right? People always find that out once they get there. There was a guy that pretty much sold a startup and got so depressed, and he had more than enough money to live, but he was so depressed because he realized it wasn't ever about the journey. I mean, it wasn't ever about the destination. It was all about the journey.
Where is she now?
She's, oh crap, 18, 17, 16. Big road, a lot of cars. Construction, what the heck's going on? The whole train closed. So remember, if you're working towards a goal and you're struggling and you're going through it, it's about the journey, not the destination. But there should be milestones. But with every milestone, there's going to be another milestone. I'm looking around, see if I need to point something interesting. There's Five Guys here. So I didn't point it at Five Guys, too late. First time I tried Five Guys, I don't know how I felt about it. But I think Five Guys was an acquired taste for me. Yeah, the whole journey and destination thing is just that once you get to destination, you realize the meat and potatoes and the experience was actually the journey itself. Party City, I wonder if their logo and their whole theme was inspired by Toys R Us, because it feels like Toys R Us.
So they have a song, Darby song.
Any faceless NYC walkers, don't come where I'm streaming. I know you wouldn't, I know you don't want to be revealed. I never met a faceless NYC walker. If I did, I wouldn't be able to tell you guys. Because that's their choice. I don't even know what happened with me. Let me see right here. I already forgot. This way is north, this way is south. I should be turning right. The heck is Union Square? Fifth Avenue. Down at Fifth Avenue. 14th Street. I could go directly Washington Square Park here, but I want to see Union Square. Oh, I got 4 seconds. Let me go fast. Bike lane, always watch the bike lane. I don't like you getting hit by the bike lane.
How much would this be?
think there's an In-N-Out. I don't know where, but I don't know why that sounds familiar. I don't think I ever ate there, but I've seen it. You could always put In-N-Out NYC on Google. Huh? There's no In-N-Out. Oh, okay, there's no In-N-Out burger.
You got 12th Street Burger.
Oh.
Or 7th Street Burger, I mean.
7th Street Burger.
Yeah, but that's down on Washington Square Park.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, because someone was asking, and
I wish we had an In-N-Out. We wish.
yeah, I never
In-N-Out's
tasted it.
great.
Is it like
It's just
is it
good.
like McDonald's?
Yeah, but it's better because they only
Not
have
pro-
it in parts of the world where the farms are close by because the
Oh.
meat's really fresh. That's what makes it better than McDonald's.
So I would have to assume they're not processed, right?
Much less processed.
Much
yeah.
less processed. Okay.
Much fresher.
Because like McDonald's and like Burger King,
It's like McDonald's with the special sauce they have. It's
Yeah.
just like having little mini Big Macs, little single patty Big Macs with the special sauce, but the meat's fresher.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this one's hot.
Oh crap! All right, man. See you later. Have a good one. I wanted to first. I wanted to tell him like how the McDonald's and Wendy's and Burger King they don't ever rot. Those if you ever put those meats out, they never rot, and flies don't even go next to them because they're so processed. Yeah, but that guy gave me the answer. But you could always do In-N-Out NYC on Google, and it should pop up if there's a location. Where's Union Square? Union Square, yo. Holy crap! I'm only stacks of poultry. The Rocket Jabroni.
It's like when there's not an hour,
I can cross this street, and across the other street. Hey, if you're a new viewer, I appreciate it if you subscribe. I do these live streams as often as I can, and I also do pre-recorded videos, silent walks that are much higher quality.
stopped her, and then the cops got home, and like everybody was like applauding. And it was like
on Union Square. Union Square is popping. Popping with vendors. Maybe from the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, there's music. Get away from the music. That's the copyright monster. What's happening? Someone's gonna talk to me, I know it. Oh, see you later, Frank. Thanks for coming in. Sorry guys, I'm just, sometimes I'm focused on the activity. I have to be. Okay, there's a guy yelling in front of the station.
The thing about me, like watching,
I don't think I've ever been to the Union Square Market. Let me go there. Yeah, the vendors were removed. And I think, what's that guy's name? Cash Jordan. He interviewed one of them, and they said that some went to Wall Street, some quit, and get away from the music. Welcome to the Union Square Green Market. Welcome to the Union Square Green Market.
I'm funding it for fundraising, you know, like.
This is not puffer jacket weather. This is more peacoat, light jacket weather. time is it? It's getting darker. 4:47. Probably 15 more minutes until sunset. Even technically, it won't be fully dark until probably like 5:30 or 5:45. I'm gonna have to do a U-turn and go to Washington Square Park. And depending on how I feel, oh my gosh, my charge is at 30%. I didn't bring a power bank. So we'll see what happens. If you want to come to the Union Square Market directly, you can just get off at this stop. 14th Street Station. All these train stations. People are walking through. People are walking through, but nobody's stopping in the vendors. Maybe it has to do with the fact that it's winter. Nobody cares about the markets. Hey, what's going on, Z Chris?
Just park whenever you can with the fire hydrant.
You have to be smarter.
Can you tell me about the second? Yeah.
I feel like most people like the ease of it. I mean, if you got the funds is there.
Yeah, nobody's interested in the markets because everybody's a local. They just walk by it. They just walk by to see what's going on. I wonder the price. I hope they don't get mad at me. I don't think they will. No, there's no price. Cookies.
You can work in the movie.
Yeah, credit costs more. It makes sense because they get charged the fee. Right. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to Washington Square Park, see what's going on there. McDougal Street on a Saturday evening, Saturday night is peak. Today's Saturday, right? I'm not going crazy. It is Saturday. Yeah, it is. They're packing up. Oh yeah, and it's rush hour too. I forgot. That's why there's a lot of people outside. It's the rush hour. Everybody's trying to get home. Actually, that makes me want to do a stream a little longer because I hate going into the train during rush hour. There's always like a delay. There's always a... I hate it. That guy looked like Walk, Ride, Fly, Rob. He hasn't streamed in a long time. I hope he's alright. I haven't met him in real life yet, but I probably will eventually. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Hey, if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing. I'm going to do more of these live streams, including parades and major events. And I also do pre-recorded high-quality 4K videos that are silent, and hopefully in the near future, pre-narrated. Blah, 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 blah. Get away from the music. Oh my gosh, he's playing the game. I don't know what song from the game, but that's definitely the game. The game sounds like Nas. And look, there's music here too. Oh my goodness. I need to maneuver through the music. Oh my gosh, saw that guy? I don't know if you guys saw that guy. He's still yelling. Would it be rude for me to point my camera there and zoom? Maybe. What's he doing? TikTok? TikTok and all up in the, that's the guy. He's talking to himself or people. Oh man, Union Square, yo, see me. No, don't see me. Just, that would be creepy. What the heck is that? That looks like a messed up clock. Anyways, I want to go directly through Fifth Avenue into Washington Square Park, into the arches, and I missed the light. I can catch this light. What's going on? More some rack.
Yo, watch out, James. Oh, sorry.
It was like that's what I
This street is too risky to cross.
What's this countdown?
Oh, the bus lane takes up almost the whole thing. What the heck? How are you supposed to drive through here? I stepped on a puddle. Alright, now go. I gotta walk fast. I gotta maneuver through everybody. Yeah, I think yeah, they're allowed in most parks, unless they specifically say no skateboarding. Like when I was in the High Line, you saw the sign that said no skateboarding. I don't know what the consequences are if you were to just ignore the sign.
I was watching a play and like this happened.
Let me slow down. I don't want to. Seeing the backs of people, probably not as enjoyable as seeing the scenery. On the streets themselves, I think it's similar to a bike. You can only be on the side. What is this? East 13th Street. Broadway. Not yet.
Stuff.
That's why you could have gone.
Sorry. I gotta.
Oh, my bad. I said autocorrect.
So the cheat code used to be live outside of Manhattan and commute here, but that cheat code is starting to not work because of gentrification and just people just doing that in general. I think going farther away to a rougher area like the Bronx or Jamaica, Queens also works. Where the heck am I? I went the wrong way, guys. Such an idiot. Now I'm headed south. Oh, the cops, they don't do anything if you cross the red light or jaywalk. Yeah, I know in other places and towns and cities, there's restrictions on that. But over here, you can do it, but it's at your own discretion, because if something does happen, then it's on you. I'm at East 11th Street, 4th Avenue. You can hear the train track. Yeah, the police also go through the red light when they feel like it, because they're able to. Not all the time, but you can tell when they do it just because they want to. Man. Get through. Right away, man. I let too many cars through. going a little too east, so I'm headed to 5th Avenue and making a left south towards Washington Square Park. See what's going on there, and then probably end the stream, or depending on how much battery I have left, I'll go Soho also. Why not? I mean, today's Saturday. I got after this, I'm pretty much done, so I might as well. Yeah, there's counters on the red light. It never used to be like that. When I was little, it wasn't like that. It was just walk. Literally, it says walk and stop. Broadway. I don't know what church this is, but it's at East 10th Street and Broadway. If you want to Google map it, see what it is. I can technically go see, but I have to get up and close. I feel like I'm up and close. This is the part where I do. Well, the walk sign came anyway, so I was gonna say this is how you cross the street without obeying the sign. I'm not religious or Christian, so I don't know the context on why the bell sounds. Probably the end of something. That's what I would have to assume. I gotta learn more of the east side of Manhattan. Spend too much of my time on the west side. It's getting dark. 5:05. Sunset. This is sunset. These are these random streets that you cross to the avenues. It's usually very calm and quiet, not too many people. Look at this ladder, it's up here. In theory, it should never fall, but if it ever does fall and hurt someone, that's a lawsuit right there.
Every week.
Also, summer is when all those painted ladies come in Times Square. That's when you know it's summer. When the painted ladies start showing up. Oh shoot, that's going on.
Oh, that was so
Literally went from the west side to the east side. Now I'm going back into the middle thing. Okay, so right to cross. Because look, there's nobody here. But You can tell people are not crossing. That's how you could tell. That's how you could tell they're a tourist when they don't cross. One time I went to Dumbo, and there was just a whole bunch of people just standing and not crossing, and there were no cars, and I was like, what the heck is going on? City bikes. I don't think I ever rode a city bike. I know it's like $1,000 if you lose it or something. I gotta check, I forgot. My bad, I was going fast because I'm trying to head to Washington Square Park. I'm in the boring streets.
So,
I am on Fifth Avenue. Full transparency, kind of got lost for a second. I went too east, then I had to backtrack more west. Nah, to Fifth Avenue. See, now on Fifth Avenue. East 9th Street, going to Washington Square Park. From the north side, you can see the arch. I kind of wish I was in Midtown. I want to get some halal guys or Adele's, but I don't want to get it from Soho. It's not going to taste the same. I experienced it. If you don't go to the original one, it tastes weird. Yeah, $1,200. Yeah, that's a lot of money. I used to be, I think, 1,000, and inflation put it up to 1,200. I wonder what the charge is for every time you don't. What the heck? What is there? For every time you don't put it back. I think Washington Square Park is probably busy. I had to guess. Washington Square Park is busy.
You know what I told Ava last night? I said,
Oh my God, it's going fast. Oh yeah, Times Square is pretty far. I'd have to walk all the way up 5th Avenue. This is West 4th Street. I mean, well, this is 4th Street, and Times Square is like 46th, 47th Street. So you could count how many streets that is, and that's the number of blocks. And I'm in 5th Avenue, so I'd have to go more west 2 blocks to go to 7th Avenue. That's where Times Square is. So that's about, what is that, like 40 blocks, 40 something blocks. I did it the other time. I couldn't believe I did it. I went from Chinatown to here to Times Square. I was like, man, I was beast mode. Even this is kind of beast mode. I went from Hudson Yards left here. And Manhattan isn't actually that hard to learn. Once you know the grid system, once you know east, west, south, north, you're good. My Apple Watch, see? My Apple Watch says southwest. It doesn't focus. So I'm going south. The yoga lady is always here, but she has music, so I need to stay away from her. So this is Washington Square Park. I think this is the most amount of people I've seen so far in the winter in my streams. Usually it's deserted because it's Saturday and the weather's pretty decent. And look, Spider-Man's over there. I don't know what the heck Spider-Man's doing. Hey, what's up? I don't know, I think he's doing it for fun because there's no donation box. 'Cause usually people have a donation box here. Yeah, but all the Spider-Mans you'll see here are broken. None of them can web swing, web crawl. So I think every Spider-Man you see in Times Square or here are broken. If I ever see one of them start web crawling up a building, I will definitely let you guys know, and hopefully it happens in my stream. Maybe I should just sit down and people watch. Yeah, there's much more things happening in the summer. There's the guy with the pigeons. There's a whole bunch of things. I think there was a pillow fight here once. Look, smoke. Fire. No, it's not fire. It's probably something else.
Thank you.
Which way is MacDougal Street? I think it's that way. No, MacDougal Street is that way. I'll go this way. Hey, look, guys, it's a dog.
Somebody who's trying to look like Elvis.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
You have a good one. Take care of yourself.
Hey, if you're a new viewer, consider subscribing. This is Washington Square Park. I went through Hudson Yards, High Line, went to the Union Square Market, went to the east side of Manhattan, and now I'm in Washington Square Park. Washington Square Park is pretty busy because it's Saturday and decent weather, not peak weather. But if you want to see it in the summer, then subscribe to the channel because I will be here in the summer. And like the video. When you like the video, you contribute to the growth of this channel.
Straight up Washington Place.
When you like the video, you put it in other people's homepages. When you like the video, and hypothetically in the future you see me at 10K subscribers, you've contributed to my growth, our growth. So your like has an immediate effect because it's engagement. What's my battery? 15%. I'm gonna stop at McDougal Street. Let me make a U-turn here, see what's going on here. I want to go here and make a U-turn, make a round trip back here, go to McDougal Street, and then I'm done because I'm at 15%. People, she's like, he's live streaming. Still new to people. Still new to people. Still new to people. I gotta get a card or something, or a QR code. I'm gonna get tired of people telling my YouTube channel. I'll be like, here, just take this QR code. Here, take this QR code. Oh no, today I didn't bring a power pack. I'll probably do it tomorrow. I mean, I didn't expect. I thought I would be tired by now, but I'm not tired at all. Plus, I'm not. Oh crap! This is a big ass rat. Yeah. I didn't expect not to be tired. I guess I'm really adapting to this. There's not much going on here. I'm gonna go back to the middle, go that way, go to McDougal Street where there's usually a lot of people outside because there's a lot of restaurant, bars, and pizza. Also the Comedy Cellar's there. I'll actually try to stop at Joe's Pizza and end the stream there. The original Joe's Pizza from Spider-Man. I know I went there before if you guys were here. It's just there's always new people that come in and see. It's a magic trick.
Thanks, I like it too.
I want to know how to do that.
I think I'm too late. It's probably too late. I was too late, and here's Peter Parker. Peter Parker or Tom Holland? Well, Tom Holland plays Peter Parker. I'm an idiot. This is originally a water fountain, but it's off because it's winter. But people skateboard here when they get a chance to, which is right now. And this is right next to NYU, which is why you see a lot of young people here. Okay, I'm going to go to McDougal Street. World Trade Center, downtown, Soho, Financial District, Chinatown, what else? Other stuff. Charging Bull, New York Stock Exchange. That's south. That's the north. So then this is west. See, that's how you do it. Yeah, you should come to Washington Square Park. It's a nice place. It's a nice place that people watch. It's very concentrated. Like Central Park is very bloated, but Washington Square Park is much more concentrated. I guess that depends on how you view that.
Like the goal, at least in a lot of the meditation and mindfulness.
Let me go this way, probably. Right. Okay, I think this might be the wrong way. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe the wrong way. I think I went the wrong way. I meant the wrong way as in like the people there. But I'm pretty sure it's this way. That's the arch, that's the north. It's definitely on this side. There's NYPD cameras everywhere. There's that one there, probably to record any crimes that happen. But how would they sort through it? 24/7, but then it would have to expire. I assume they don't have enough server space to have unlimited data space to be able to find something at a particular time.
Maybe it's a bit dramatic, like maybe the other side. Or, yeah. Yeah, it could be a very...
Alright, so I think this is McDougal Street. This is southwest part of Washington Square Park. So if you're at Washington Square Park, the southwest corner is where McDougal Street is. I'm gonna make a round trip here, and then I'm gonna go this way to Joe's Pizza and end the stream. I'm at 10%.
You could have done anything.
I want to walk a little slower here, so you guys can immerse yourself.
It literally tastes like cookie, but you're eating vegetables. Okay. make it like a cacio e
I just hope I don't get people behind me can skip me. Hopefully. So go ahead.
We're working for the next 3 weeks every night, so we're not. But I'll definitely call it.
I'm going to make a U-turn round trip so you can see the other side. But I gotta figure out what the equivalent of this is in the East Village. Because there probably is. I've seen the East Village nightlife. Here's the equivalent of this in Meatpacking District. But I'll do my research and I'll go to everyone in the summer. Sorry, go ahead. I don't know why that has a... That should be a pull, not a push. The problem with push is you can just push into someone. That's a hazard. What's going on there? Donald Trump is here? Is your boy Donald Trump? Is your boy Donald Trump? Is your boy Donald Trump?
What's that?
Why are they blocking this road? I don't know. That road is blocked. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna go this way. Should I try going this way?
Oh, we overshot.
It seems like there's stuff here too. Oh, sorry.
Yo, why don't
Then it starts looking like I'm gonna have to make a turn. There's not much going on over there. Oh yeah, I think Thompson Street also has stuff going on. I think Thompson Street also has.
But no, that's Romeo and Juliet.
Alright. Sorry. Yep. Should I turn back? Probably should turn back. Alright guys, I'm gonna turn back.
You're already laughing.
I'm gonna go to Joe's Pizza and then end the stream. To what extent? Oh, shit. I know people.
you could try?
Like, I don't know. This is Sullivan. Bag museums.
I just started texting this guy we met.
Jeez. So this is, oh no, this music went away. Oh, that's causing all the traffic because they're blocking the road. That makes sense. All right, I'm back to McDougal Street. What's happening here?
He's great. I'm working with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
My work is taking it out. Mango, kind of sweet, and it's got a little bit of meat.
I'm gonna try to do more research of the nightlife in New York City. Try to find more equivalent places to like this. Obviously, you've seen people out here. It's way more busy and crazy in the summer. But today's Saturday. That's why there's a lot of people outside. Also, you gotta remember this right next to NYU and Washington Square Park. So that plays a significant factor. I want to get hit by a bike.
So standby is not guaranteed.
Quality
So that's
seller.
the only way it's usually.
Basketball.
6 o'clock reservations. Have your IDs out. Check in your reservation.
No playing basketball. But in the summer, they're playing basketball day and night. Well, they are playing basketball. It's not just one guy. I'm back over here again. Let's go to Joe's Pizza because we're already here. Everybody's out headed to Washington Square Park and the bars and restaurants over there. Hey, what's up? I didn't see her wave.
The real country version?
Yes, the country pop version.
Yeah. And what?
crazy. That's because I didn't do anything else today. I just did this.
It's still mine.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's just
Joe's Pizza is closed, yo. What the heck? Everybody's disappointed. Oh no, it's not closed. Whoa. That means you can get pizza here. But it's already getting crowded. This is the Joe's Pizza from Spider-Man 1 with Peter Parker and Green Goblin. The one that came out in the early 2000s. This is the original place, so if you want to compare the scenery, it's the same scenery. Including the park. Wait here for a second. Alright guys. If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. Like the video. Liking the video has an immediate effect on the growth of the channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I have enough time to put my pre-recorded video out. Anyways, I'll see you tonight also. I'll put out a pre-recorded video around 8-9 p.m. It'll be a premiere, so you can talk to me live if you want. Have a good one. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I have no idea where I'm going tomorrow, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, see you later. I'm gonna end the stream. 5% battery. Peace out.